Mrs. and Mr. Constantine, I want to be honest with you. Your baby's condition is quite serious, and his chances of survival are slim. However, we are doing everything in our power to save him. We haven't given up hope, and you shouldn't either. Doctor, this is so hard to hear. Our little Kevin means everything to us. Is there any chance at all? We have him on the best possible treatments available. Please, continue doing everything you can, Doctor.
Kester, Kendra, you're late again. I told you to be back on time from the library. What took you so long?
I'm sorry, Mom. It's my fault. I stopped by to pick up my book from Christine's place.
You should have let me know you were going to be late. Kester, you're the eldest child, you're supposed to lead by example.
Mom, I did try to hurry her up, but it still took a while.
Be more mindful of the time next time. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Where is Kevin? Why isn't he with you?
He followed one of his friends even after we tried to stop him, Mom.
Yeah, we told him not to go, but he didn't listen.
Did he say anything about where he was going with who he was with?
No, Mom. He was just excited about going out with his friend. He didn't mention where they were heading.
Where could he have gone to? I'll try calling his friend's parents and see if they know anything. Go on, your food is in the kitchen. Kevin, thank goodness you're back. We've been so worried. Why didn't you pick up your calls?
Sorry, Mom. I had my phone on silent. I didn't realize you were trying to reach me.
Please, Kevin, in situations like this, it's important to have your phone on vibration mode at least. We need to be able to contact each other in case of emergencies.
I understand, Mom. I'll make sure to keep it on vibration mode from now on.
Good. We were really worried about you. Now, come and eat your food. You must be hungry.
Yes, Mom. But I need to freshen up first.
Mom, I don't understand why you're so lenient with Kevin. If Kendra or I had stayed out that late, hell would have been let loose.
Kester, we need to be more understanding and gentle with Kevin. He had a difficult time when he was a baby. We almost lost him to jaundice. Aren't you grateful he made it through?
I'm grateful, Mom. But Kevin isn't a baby anymore, and he's no longer sick. Treating him differently just because he's the last born isn't fair to the rest of us.
Kester, I don't want to argue about this. I have my reasons for how I handle things.
Mom, you can't deny that Kevin takes advantage of your leniency. He knows he can get away with anything because you won't scold him. It's not fair to the rest of us who have to follow the rules.
Kester, enough. Don't question my decisions as a mother. Now, go to your room.
Come in.
Kevin, it's time to get ready for church. Your siblings are already prepared and waiting. Why aren't you dressed yet?
Mom, I don't feel well. I think I'm sick.
Sick? But you seemed perfectly fine yesterday. What's wrong, Kevin?
I have a headache and a stomachache. I don't think I can make it to church today.
Are you sure you're not just feeling a little lazy this morning?
No, Mom, I'm really not feeling well. I need to stay in bed and rest.
Oh no, my poor baby. I will get you some medication to make you feel better on our way back from church.
Thanks, Mom. Some chicken soup would help too.
Of course, dear. I'll make you some chicken soup and bring it up to you after church. Is there anything else you need?
No, Mom, that's all. Thank you.
All right, sweetheart. Take care of yourself and get some rest. Your birthday is coming up in a few days. I hope you feel better soon.
Thanks, Mom. I'll try to get some sleep.
All right, Kendra, Kester, we'll be leaving for church soon. Kevin won't be joining us today. He's not feeling well.
Mom, I don't think Kevin is actually sick. This morning, I saw him playing video games in his room before you went in to check on him.
Kester, that's not fair to say about your brother. He told me he's not feeling well, and I trust him.
Mom, believe me, Kevin is just making excuses to stay home and play video games.
How would you feel if you told me you were sick and I refused to believe you? Bad-mouthing your brother won't solve anything. Instead, let's show compassion and understanding.
Yeah, Kester, Mom's right. We should be kind to Kevin and believe him when he says he's sick.
Mom, it feels unfair when Kevin gets to skip out on responsibilities and we have to go along with it.
Kester, you are making it sound as though going to church is a chore. The psalmist says, I was glad when they say let us go into the house of the Lord.
Absolutely, Mom. Let's go, Kester. We will pray for Kevin's quick recovery.
That's my girl. And Kester, I know it can be tough, but I believe in your ability to show kindness and support for your brother.
Okay, Mom. I'll try to be more understanding too.
Now let's finish getting ready for church. We can talk more about this later.
Kendra, why were you taking sides with Kevin? You know I'm telling the truth.
Yes, I do. I only did that because I didn't want him to go to church with us today. That way, I can easily convince Mom to let me drive.
You did not pass your driving test, Kendra.
I'm still driving.
Well, I guess it worked. Mom bought my excuse, and now I have the whole morning to myself. 3 whole hours without having to sit through church. Perfect! I can finally go see Tracy. Now I need to figure out what to wear. I have to look my best for Tracy. A pair of well-fitted jeans and a cool graphic t-shirt should work. I hope we end up getting active today. It's about time. Mom, look. Look at that beautiful dress. Can we buy it? Please, please.
Young man, dresses are meant for women. We have other clothes that might be more suitable for you.
But I want it for my birthday. I really, really want to wear it.
It's okay, Kevin. Don't cry. Let me talk to the shop owner, all right? I'll have the dress. I'm really sorry about my son. He's just wired that way. Unless he gets what he wants, he doesn't back down. Well, if he really wants it, he can have it. As long as you're paying for it. You don't need to apologize. Thank you, I appreciate your understanding. By the way, it seems like the dress would fit me as well. So, indirectly, it'll be a gift for both of us. I see what you mean. That's a creative solution. I'll package it nicely in a moment. Kevin, guess what? The shop owner agreed to let us have the dress for your birthday. Isn't that great?
Yay. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Where is that useless son of yours? He has ruined my daughter's life by getting her pregnant. This is unacceptable.
Mrs. Henshaw, I understand that you're upset. But can we try to discuss this calmly without making the whole neighborhood aware that your daughter is pregnant for my son?
Calmly? How can I be calm after what your irresponsible son has done to my daughter? She is only 15 years old. Did you know that?
My son is 15 too, by the way, and yes, I agree that my son needs to take responsibility for his actions, but shouting and blaming won't solve anything. We need to talk this through and find a way forward for everyone involved.
Talking won't change anything. Your son has ruined Tracy's future. She had dreams, and now everything is shattered because of him.
Calm down. Tracy's dreams are not shattered yet. I will make sure Kevin takes responsibility and supports Tracy during this challenging time, even though he's a minor himself.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please move away from my car? I need to get inside.
I'm sorry, but I won't let you leave until the police arrive. You've parked in a spot meant for disabled people, and that's not acceptable.
Look, lady, I don't know who you think you are, but I can park wherever I want because I identify as a disabled man.
In that case, you have to show me your permit.
Okay, fine. I know I am not disabled, but I was in a hurry.
It doesn't matter if you were in a hurry or not. Those spots are reserved for those who need them. It's a matter of respect and following the law.
Please, you're overreacting. Just move aside and let me go. I don't have time for this.
I'm afraid it won't work. I've already called the police, and they will be here soon. They need to know about individuals like you who disregard the rights of disabled people.
You're making a big deal out of nothing. Can't you see I'm in a hurry? You're causing unnecessary trouble.
No, sir. The trouble lies in your actions. I won't stand by and let such behavior go unpunished.
This is ridiculous. I'll have you know I can afford any fine they throw at me. So, do yourself a favor and get out of my way.
I will make sure the police handle this appropriately.
Fine. Enjoy wasting your time. I'll just call someone to come pick me up. You won't believe what happened to me today, Kester. I got fined a whopping $500 for parking in a disabled spot for just 6 hours. Can you imagine that? Kevin, you know better than to park in a spot meant for disabled people. It's disrespectful, and there are consequences for that. I can't believe you did that. Oh, listen to yourself, Mr. Perfect. You sound just like a Karen. You only need a pixie haircut and some light skin to complete the transformation. Come on, Kevin, this isn't about me being a Karen. It's about basic decency and respecting the needs of others, especially those with disabilities. You should know better. Whatever, Kester. Let's not dwell on my fine. I'm more interested in your love life. I've noticed all those lovey-dovey posts you've been sharing. What's going on? Well, actually, I proposed to Abigail, and she said yes. We're getting married, Kevin. Whoa, seriously? Congratulations, man. That's huge. When did this happen? Tell me everything. Thanks, Kevin. It happened last weekend. I took her to this beautiful spot overlooking the city, got down on one knee, and asked her to marry me. It was nerve-wracking, but she said yes, and we couldn't be happier. That's amazing, Kester. When's the big day? We're still in the early stages of planning, but we're aiming for next summer. We want to take our time and make it a special day for both of us and our families. I can't wait to be your best man, Kester. This is going to be epic. You better start preparing for some epic bachelor party shenanigans. Oh, I've already asked Angelo to be my groomsman, and he's agreed. What? I'm sorry. Why didn't you ask me to be your groomsman? I'm your brother. We're family. I should be standing by your side on your wedding day, not some friend. Kevin, you are my brother, and you'll always be an important part of my life. But the role of a groomsman is typically filled by close friends. Besides, Angelo is like a brother to me too. I don't care about traditions or whatever. You should have asked me first, not some friend. You should have thought about how I would feel. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, Kevin. That wasn't my intention. I hate you so much right now.
The reason for this meeting is because I heard from your sister that you two are fighting again. What is it this time?
Ask Kester. Kevin started it, not me. No, you started it.
Enough. Kester, you the older one, go ahead and tell me what happened.
Kevin is upset about not being chosen as my groomsman. I've tried to talk sense into him, but he's not letting it go.
Just that? You two are fighting over who would be the groomsman?
Mom, Kester should have chosen me, his own brother, to be his groomsman.
Kester, I think he's saying the truth. I understand the importance of friendships, but family bonds should be cherished first.
Mom, I already explained to Kevin why I can't just stop Angelo. It's not fair to force me to change my decision.
Kester, as your mother, I'm asking you to reconsider. This is a special occasion, and Kevin deserves to be a part of it. Please.
Fine. I'm only doing this for you, not for him.
Thank you, Kester. I appreciate it.
Just know that you'll be responsible for getting your own groomsman attire. Come on, I know that already. I'll take care of that. Angelo, I need to talk to you. I'm really sorry, but I won't be able to have you as my groomsman anymore. Kevin threw a fit as always, now our mom's insisting that I use him instead. I hope you understand. That's unexpected. But don't worry, Kester. I understand the situation. Family matters can be complicated, and I don't want to add any more tension. Thank you, Angelo. I appreciate your understanding. I hope you can still attend the wedding as a guest. Of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'll be there to celebrate your special day, no matter what role I have. Thanks, man. It means a lot to me. Actually, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. When Akam and Kevin went shopping last Friday, he said he saw a ring fall off Kevin's pocket. I hope he's not planning to propose to his girlfriend during your wedding. What? Are you serious? He's going to propose at my wedding? That's completely inappropriate. That's what it seemed like, Kester. I wanted to let you know because it might be important for you to address this with Kevin. I can't believe he would do something like that. This is disrespectful and I need to talk to him about this right away. Kevin, do you want to talk to me about the shopping you and your friend went on the other day? Kester cut to the chase. I don't have time to waste. I found out from someone that you plan on proposing to your girlfriend during my wedding. Who told you about it? That person must be a mind reader cause I haven't even made my intentions known to anyone yet. So it's true. How could you do something like that without even discussing it with me? Look, Kester, I only thought it would be a special moment for all of us. Kevin, this is my wedding day. It's a day that I've been dreaming about all my life. I want it to be focused on me and my bride-to-be. Dude, no one is taking that away from you. You have the whole day to yourself. I'll only be stealing the spotlight for a few minutes to make Tracy feel special too. No, Kevin. I'm asking you, as your brother, to please postpone your proposal to another time. I'm sorry, bro. My mind was made up already.
Why are you two always arguing? Are you both not aware you're full-grown adults already?
Mom, talk some sense into Kevin. He's planning to propose to Tracy on my wedding day.
Wow, Kevin is finally settling down. How responsible of you.
Mom, that's not the point. Tell him to move his proposal.
Okay. Boys, let's try to find a solution that works for everyone. Kester, I understand your frustration, but let's not escalate the situation.
Mom, this is important to me. I won't take it any other way. Kevin should figure out another way to make Tracy feel special.
Kevin, you know I have always had your back. However, I think it's only fair to respect Kester's wishes. This is a significant milestone in his life, and he deserves to have his moment without any distractions.
Okay, fine. I'll propose another time. Are you happy now?
That's my baby. You two are about to make me a proud mom.
Have you done this before?
Relax, I'm a professional actress.
Really? I see movies a lot yet I've never heard of you.
No, not that kind of movie. I'm talking about this kind of acting you're hiring me for.
I'm asking because I don't want any mistakes. It can't be traced back to me.
And it won't. Calm down. All I need right now are his personal details.
I thought I already sent you his photos. What other details do you want?
Seriously? It's going to take more than identifying his face to make this work. I have to prove we have some form of connection in the past. Otherwise no one's going to buy my story.
Alright, fine. Email me the details you need. This will be our last meetup. Every other conversation goes through my email. Okay?
Okay. What about my pay?
What?
I already told Angelo to tell you I get half of my pay before the job, the other half afterward. Didn't he tell you?
Okay. Call out your account details. Do you, Kester, take Abigail as your lawfully wedded wife, to heaven to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death be you part? I do.
I do.
Sorry for the interruption, people. It's only going to take a while. Tracy, my love. It hasn't been an easy journey for the both of us. When we first met and had our first issue, practically everyone tried to tear us apart. Except my beloved mom, of course. In the midst of the chaos, our bundle of joy came forth. I'm sorry you had to quit high school for 2 years as a result of the unending drama. However, we pulled through. Now our baby is 14, and our love is growing. There's no other lady I'd ever wish to spend the rest of my life with if not you. With that being said, Tracy, my love, will you grow old with me?
Yes. Kevin, put your ring on my finger. How dare you do this to me, Kevin? You told me you loved me, you got me pregnant with your baby, and now you're proposing to another woman.
I'm sorry, who are you?
What do you mean by that? It's me, the mother of your unborn child. Kevin, what is happening here? Say something.
Tracy, I promise you, I don't know who she is. She's probably a lunatic or something.
Kevin D. Constantine. You were born with a severe case of jaundice, which nearly claimed your life. You lost your dad when you were 4, stole your mom's car to impress your friends when you were 14, but the brake failed, and it left a huge scar on your back. You told me all of these things yourself. Why are you publicly humiliating me now? How does she know so much about you if you claim you don't know her?
Believe me, Tracy, I don't know her. I've never met her in my life.
You told me Tracy was your sister, only to find out she's your side chick. Excuse me, who are you referring to as a side chick? Is Kendra also truly your sister, or is she another one of your escapades? Not a word from your mouth again. I'm disappointed in you, Kevin. I don't ever want to see you around me or my son again.
Tracy, please wait. Tracy. To what do I owe this meeting, Kevin? You know, I thought I caught you smirking after Tracy walked out on me together with my child. It's my wedding day. I am allowed to smile. Just when a lunatic from an unknown asylum is accusing me of something I know nothing about? You picked the wrong time to smile. Just like you picked the wrong time to propose? Are we going to talk about that or not? Don't evade the point of the conversation. The focus is on wanting to know why you were flashing your teeth when your brother was being accused of something he's not guilty of. I couldn't care less if you're guilty or not. You think the world revolves around you, Kevin, but it doesn't. You agreed in the presence of Mom that you would postpone the proposal, only for you to interrupt the most important parts of the wedding to profess your love, preventing my father-in-law and my bride from having their dance. How could you? Why do I feel like you have a hand in all of this? You paid that woman to say those things, didn't you? You have no proof, Kevin. So drop the allegations already. How could she have known so much about me when I've never seen her in my life? That woman is probably one of your escapades seeking revenge for your atrocities. Leave me out of it. Excuse me, sir. Hi. I can't help but notice you've been showing up more often than usual. Sorry. Who are you? I'm her new neighbor. And you are? Scott. I've been around long enough to know you and Miss Tracy have something going on, but basically, I'm still new. Have you seen Tracy? No. I mean, yes. The last time I saw her, she had her traveling bags together with her little boy. I'm very certain she was leaving town. What? Sir, is everything okay? It's nothing, thank you.
My son, stop worrying. Tracy is a grown woman. I'm sure she's fine.
I want her here with me, Mom. We are supposed to be planning our wedding now. Instead, I can't even find my son. It's been 3 weeks now.
Kevin, you still haven't answered my question. Was that pregnant woman telling the truth? Is there someone aside from Tracy?
Mom, don't you trust me again? I said I didn't know her.
Why, then, was she accusing you of being the father of her unborn baby?
It's Kester, Mom. Kester paid her to ruin my proposal.
I know you and your brother don't get along. However, that doesn't mean you should throw such an accusation at him.
Mom, I'm 100% sure of what I'm saying. I saw him grin avidly the day of his wedding. Besides, why hasn't the woman shown up again after that?
What woman would show up again after the public humiliation she got the first time around?
Mom, you mean you don't believe me?
Get some rest. I have tidied up your room. We'll talk later.
Come in. Kendra.
Hi, brother. I thought you'd be somewhere in Asia celebrating your honeymoon by now. Just like you told me.
How would I? Not after Kevin made a public mockery of my wedding day.
That's why I'm here.
Can we not talk about it?
Kevin is talking very badly of you to anyone who cares to listen.
I don't care what he says about me.
Brother, are you guilty? I'll take your silence to mean yes, brother. Goodness. Kester, you have to stop this madness already. Tell the world what you know, so Kevin can see his son again. Kevin is losing his mind out there. I know he's always been a mischievous, entitled fellow, but this punishment is too much for him. Please.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Constantine. Please come in and have a seat. How can I assist you today?
Pastor, I'm really troubled. My family is falling apart, and I don't know what to do. I feel like I've failed God and my late husband. My boys don't even want anything to do with each other anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs. Constantine. What do you think might have contributed to the breakdown of your family?
I'm not entirely sure, Pastor. But I've tried to be there for both of my sons. I can't help but blame myself for not doing enough.
It's natural to feel that way. However, I feel led to tell you to stop taking sides. It's essential for you to show your two boys that they are equally important to you.
I love them both dearly. They are equally important in my eyes. But how do I make them know how I feel?
You can start by making an effort to understand their unique interests and challenges. Alongside your efforts, I strongly recommend that you prayerfully commit your family to God's hands. Remember what the scripture says, except the Lord builds a house, those who build it labor but in vain.
Thank you, Pastor. I will do as you suggest. Kester, Kevin, I called you two here because I need to talk to both of you.
What's going on, Mom? Is everything okay?
I want to apologize to both of you. If I have ever made you feel like I loved one of you more than the other, please know that it was never my intention. I love you both equally, and I'm sorry if my actions or words made you believe otherwise.
Mom, I forgive you. Please don't cry. I know you love us, and I love you too.
Thank you, Kester. Your forgiveness means a lot to me.
I never had any hard feelings towards you, Mom. I've always been a good child, unlike someone I know. Your apology isn't necessary.
Kevin, that was disrespectful. You should show respect to your elder brother and to me. I apologize right now to Kester for your comment.
What? Why would I want to do that? He ruined my proposal, Mom. He owes me an apology.
Kevin, shut your mouth.
Actually, Mom, it's true. Kevin's allegation against me is true. I've been guilty of what he accused me of, and I'm sorry, Kevin. So now you think saying sorry would just make things right? You ruined the future family I was building for myself.
Kevin, you asked for an apology, and you've gotten it. Forgive your brother, and let this dispute come to an end.
No, Mom. Why are you taking sides with him after what he did? I would never forgive Kester for what he did to me. I can call Tracy and talk to her about what I did. Perhaps it would make her change her mind. By the way, this would not have been a thing if you had stuck to the plan and proposed another day. Did you see that, Mom? He's not sorry for his action.
He is telling the truth. And I hate to say this, but I wish I didn't bring you up the way I did. It's always about you, yourself, or you. I really wish you would stop sometimes to think about how your actions affect others. Why are you crying? Did I say something wrong?
Mom, let him be. He'll come around.
Kester, what brings you here at this time of the day?
Mom, it's Kevin. He's been cross-dressing and saying all manner of stuff about becoming feminine lately.
What?
When Angelo told me about it, I didn't believe it. I had to talk to Kevin in person to find out.
No. It can be. I will talk to him on the phone and summon him down here as soon as possible. It can't be.
Do you think what I did to him and Tracy has something to do with this? I'm so worried.
There is nothing wrong with your brother. Calm your nerve. Excuse me, who are you?
It's me, Kevin. Mom, your daughter.
What is happening? Why are you in female attire?
I identify as a female now, Mom. I've finally gotten the courage to embrace who I truly am.
What? You are joking, right?
That is disrespectful, Mom.
Disrespect is having you show up in my place looking like this. You have a 14-year-old son looking up to you, Kevin. How did you go from fussing over your fiancé's departure to becoming a woman yourself in the twinkle of an eye? I would not fold my hands and watch you rob him of the father figure he deserves.
You are a single mother. You did it without Dad, and we turned out just fine.
No. Things didn't turn out just fine, because if they had, we would not be having this conversation.
Mom, I'm ashamed of you and your attitude towards people like me.
Your brother told me he was worried about what he did to you and Tracy. He was worried it might have had something to do with this sudden clown attitude of yours. I'm going to tell you what I told him. It's not true. Kester has nothing to do with it. Do you want to hear something else I have to say? You are a spoiled, overbearing, 30-year-old man-child with a serious entitlement issue who throws tantrums whenever you don't get what you want. I decided you would no longer get sympathy and attention from me for your wrongdoings, and you decided to come up with this stunt. And you want to know the bad news? It's not working.
Mom, open this door.